Hi, I'm Rob from hopzine.com. Thanks for joining me for another Homebrew Wednesday beer review. This is a beer brewed by a member of my local homebrew group, a guy called Neil Gardner. He's a very talented brewer. I mean, he's probably one of the better ones in our group. He's been brewing maybe, I think it's about 4 years, as Neil. I've had a few of his beers, all very good, all really nicely done. Got a really kind of quite a nice setup at home, bit of electronic kind of water temperature control and all this stuff. So, I mean, he's a very talented guy. You can check him out on Twitter. It's at Leeds Brew, and you can also find him on the Jim's Beer Kit forum under Leeds Brew. I mean, read his stuff. I mean, he really knows what he's doing. He's been very helpful to me in my kind of like progression as a home brewer. This beer in question is an amber stroke pale ale called Ulysses 31. It's bitter hopped with a small amount of Magnum, but then it's all about the late and dry hopping, and that's all Australian Galaxy. It's named Ulysses because of the kids' cartoon, and Neil says it's because he travels through galaxies. Galaxy hop. Get it? It's about 5.2 ABV. Let me just check that. Yeah, it says it's about 5.2. No, 5.4. Actually, I'm on Neil's blog and he's taking pictures of himself, so you can get a little picture of Neil. There he is, wearing his hat. just embarrassing you on the internet. There's probably about 100 people might see this eventually. It'll be alright. Anyway, so you can see it's just in a reused bottle from a commercial brew. The only way I know it's this specific beer, it's got a U on the cap. Not as many people go to the extent of making. Not as many people are massive show ponies like me and have to make a bottle label just to give it away. So, I got a nice preview of it then. So one thing I'll say now, I mean, just from my experience with my local homebrew group, the quality of beer that people can produce. I mean, I've had so many commercial brews by local breweries, by actually big breweries, which don't even come close to the quality or interest in typing beer that that homebrewers are producing, even in my kind of local area. Anyway, the beer in the glass, yes, as expected, a really nice kind of amber, kind of orangey, iron brew looking beer. Small amount of carbonation, head kind of eggshell coloured, slightly off white. Anyway, let's have a sniff. I'm going to come back to that because I think I filled my glass. But initially, a lot of orange. There's a certain wheaty element to it. I think there might be a wheat in there. There's like a slightly burnt citrus edge to it. There's a certain kind of wildflower to it. Maybe a hint of kind of like a shiny new penny. Not metallic, but that certain kind of like spicy sweet aroma you get off of a new penny. Maybe a hint of grapefruit. Nice kind of bready malt in there as well. Like more, actually, it's a more biscuity, mild caramel malt. Anyway, cheers. I'm salivating at the thought of trying this, so let's dig in. Perfect amount of carbonation. Lovely. Really nice and rounded, that. That reminds me of a lot of beers you'll get from breweries around my way, like Red Willow. Initial flavour, quite a pithy orange with a slightly darker wholemeal bread. Yeah, there's this slightly kind of older tangerine flavour. There's that sweetness you get in an amber ale as well. At the back end, yeah, I'm getting a bit more of that wheaty quality. and then more of a tart kind of bitter lemon, or maybe grapefruit peel. Yeah, there's a kind of like a berry sweetness, maybe. It's not quite cranberry. It's not quite cranberry, but like a red berry of some sort. Yeah, that kind of biscuity malt. There's a nice solid backbone to it, but for this nice, slightly prickly, slightly spicy, maybe with like a really hot paprika edge. Take away the full flavour, but the kind of the flavour right at the end of like spicy hot paprika. Yeah, lemon peel, relatively kind of peel and pithy at the end. I mean, look at it. I mean, how clear that is. I've left some in the glass, but I've left all the sediment in the glass, in the bottle. I mean, being beautifully crafted bit of homebrew. I think from what Neil's told me, I think some of the kind of like dry hopping might have dropped out a little bit now. I've had it a couple of weeks. I probably should have got to it before now. But it's really tasty. It's really tasty. It's really easy drinking. I've just got home from work, so I'm just cooking some dinner. So that'll be perfect sipping while I'm kind of eating my dinner and afterwards. So that's the lovely beer. Anyway, so that is Ulysses 31 Amber Ale. It's definitely an amber ale by Neil Gardner, Leeds Brew on Twitter. Check him out. I'm sure he won't mind me saying, ask him some questions if you're a home brewer. I mean, he's a lovely guy. I'm sure he'll give you very sound advice, as he always has me. Anyway, I'm Rob from hopzine.com. Thanks for joining me for this another Homebrew Wednesday beer review. There's going to be plenty more. I've got loads down in the cellar, all given to me by a lot of my local homebrew group. Can't wait to try them. They're all really very talented brewers, and I can't wait to tuck in. Anyway, I'm Rob from hopzine.com, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.